Are you valuing your fantasy football players correctly for trades? Imagine trying to buy a car without knowing its true worth. You might overpay or get a bad deal. The same goes for valuing players in fantasy football trades. If you want to make smart moves during the season, understanding how to value your players accurately is key. A good way to do this is by using something called value over replacement player, or VOR for short. VOR measures how much better a player is compared to a typical replacement level player at the same position. Think of the replacement player as someone you could easily pick up from the waiver wire or late in the draft. By comparing your player to this baseline, you see their true added value. To figure out VOR, you take the projected points for a player and subtract the projected points for the replacement level player at that position. If your wide receiver is expected to score 15 points in a week and the replacement is expected to score 8, then your wide receiver has a VOR of 7 points. This helps you see if a player is worth trading for or giving up. Remember, some positions have fewer high-quality players. For example, top-tier tight ends are rarer than wide receivers. This makes their VOR more valuable because they are harder to replace. When evaluating trades, look at the VOR for each player involved. If you want to trade away a player with a high VOR and get someone with a lower VOR, you might be losing value. It's also important to consider where the drop-offs happen at each position. If the difference between the top and second-tier players is huge, you want to be careful about overpaying. Adjust your calculations based on your league settings too. If your league rewards points differently or has more starting spots for certain positions, the replacement level changes. Think about your team's needs as well. If you need a running back because your starters are injured, then a player with a slightly lower VOR might be more valuable to you. Also, consider how stable a player is. A rookie or a player coming off an injury might have a high VOR now but could decline soon. In season, always compare the VOR of the players you want to trade away and the ones you want to add. Use updated projections that reflected recent performances and injuries. This way, you avoid overvaluing players based on a few good games or recent hype. Trades should be about improving your team overall. If you're just chasing total points without considering value, you might end up with a weaker roster. By grounding your decisions in VOR and adjusting for your league rules, you can make smarter trades that give you a real edge. So, are you valuing your players correctly? If you use this method, you'll be better equipped to make trades that truly boost your team's chances to win.